Welcome to Unbiased.
Welcome to Unbiased. I'm your humble host, Will. I'm back at you with another video. Before I get into this video, please like and share and subscribe. I'm a new platform and I'm trying to grow. So let's get right to the video. All right, this video is about Trump. I know my channel is not going to be really about politics, but my channel is also about life events. And this is a bigger life event, what Trump is doing. So I'm going to first give Trump some credit on this issue that TSA workers were going through. Uh, they haven't been getting paid. They've been forced to work, and they haven't been getting paid. So a lot of them been calling out. Some have quit, and they just haven't. Some of the rest of them have just been going to work. So now Trump has signed a executive order that they will start getting paid starting Monday, which is tomorrow. So that's a good thing. Some will probably start coming back to work since they know they're going to get their money. But with Trump and the news haven't been talking about, and he's not been full accountable of, and the news are not holding him accountable of, that Trump had bombed a school, a girls' school in Iran. And the ages of the girls between 7 and 12, and he killed 170 people over there. 160 of them were little girls. And like I said, the news doesn't talk about that at all. That's really a war crime. In war, you're not supposed to target women and children, and they bombed the whole school. All right, so let's go and move on to the next thing that Trump has been doing. Trump is trying to get all the oil from all these other countries, and I started paying attention to it. And he did say one thing about the Strait of Hormuz, that it wasn't gonna that we really don't be getting our oil and gas from them, from that area of the world, which he is correct. But he failed to realize that it's gonna still cost us. It's still gonna cost us a lot of money. And so the worst of the world is getting hit. It's like they're getting squeezed, from their prices. Australia just ran out of gas and oil. They're battling with each other right now because of that. They're making the same complaints to their government like we do about why they're not producing their own oil and gas, because they're relying it on other countries. And now the United States is going to start a war with a country that they was buying all this stuff from, which is Iran. And so they're getting squeezed. You're getting a lot of other countries are also getting squeezed. I'm going to name some of these countries like Thailand, the Philippines, Cambodia, India, Pakistan, who's right there in those areas, and Vietnam. And that's not even talking about the rest of Asia, including China. All these countries depend on the Strait of Hormuz to be open to get gas that they already paid for. They just waiting on the shipments to come, and their shipments can't come because Iran is holding all those ships hostage. They're not letting anything go through. And now, since uh, Iran has an ally that just jumped in Yemen, controlled by the Houthis, they're gonna block the Red Sea, which is I think it's the fourth largest, busiest strait in the world. They use their strait too, just like the Hormuz is very busy. It gets a lot of aluminum. I think it's aluminum, plastic, all that stuff come through that area, along with gas and oil, and that stuff goes to Europe as well. So all this is like it's being squeezed. So I think Trump has an agenda. He has a goal that he's trying to get all this oil. We already, the United States is the top producer in natural gas and oil. We are. I had to look it up and make sure that we are. But at the same time, the cost is going to go up. Not just around the world, which has already gone up. The price here is going to go up. That's why I understood why he had to try to take over Venezuela, because Venezuela they have the highest, largest oil reserves, which is 300 billion oil barrels, and He's trying to take that over so he can dictate that. So he basically is trying to make the whole world come to us for oil and gas. But by doing that, the price is still here and it's still going to go up. Right now, the average gas price is $3.98, and I stay in Georgia, so it's a little lower. But in Cali, it's $5.85. I had to look it up and see could Cali go to $7, $8, and that very could happen in a couple weeks. They could get $7, $8 a gallon of gas, because we don't know how long this war is finna go. Right now, it's entering its fifth week of going into this war. He said 6 weeks. At first, he said 4 to 2, 6 weeks. He said it was gonna be a quick war, but it's not being a quick war. This war is escalating. Now Yemen, like I said, Yemen is joining in. Other countries probably finna join in because they're getting squeezed. They all getting squeezed. These folks' lives are depend on what's going on with this oil and gas. And Trump don't care. He really don't care, because let me tell you why he don't care. He finna send so many troops over there in that region of Iran. But he really didn't want to do boots on the ground, but he is. So he's willing to risk American lives for oil, for his greed of oil. That's what he's finna do. He doesn't care. He's really like playing like a Call of Duty, live Call of Duty, just to get what he want. And it's crazy. But I know Democrats are not putting up with it. You saw yesterday the Democrats put up a lot of protests throughout the world, whereout the country ended up becoming in the world, because a lot of people started joining in. Was the No Kings protest, and they was doing it all over. But I think Republicans are, resenting what Trump is doing as well, because you got a lot of Republican farmers who catching it. They spending a lot of money for oil and gas to run their tractors. And then when Trump did the ICE thing, they got rid of a lot of their workers, because a lot of their workers were Spanish, and they probably were illegal, but they was working for those Republicans. In their farms, they're not going to get any black people to come in their farms and work for them. Not for the amount of money that they're going to pay them. They're not going to do that, and they know that. And it's just crazy what's going on right now. Like it's going to get worse. Like I said, Russia is trying to benefit from all this, because Russia is number 2 in the world for natural gas. But at the same time, they're in a war with Ukraine, so they really can't benefit from it, because Ukraine is trying to bomb everything that is coming out of their waters. Because the Ukraine is right there by Russia, so they see everything that's coming in and out of the water. So they're gonna bomb them. And China is number 4, so that was China's plan, was to buy oil and gas from Russia when they get low. So China's doing pretty good as far as compared to all the other countries like Japan, all these countries, Philippines, and all these countries, even South Korea. They finna catch it. Their prices going up, and some of these countries are turning into full work weeks. They're not going to allow people to work 5 days a week. They're going to let them work 4 days a week to try to lower the cost and the usage of oil and gas in these countries. It's getting bad. It's getting bad, people. I ain't never seen that like it. Not in my lifetime. But I did see a video. I don't think I could show y'all the video. Our Congress was talking about this in the 80s, when something was going on with Iran back in the 80s. And they was like, even though at that time we still wasn't getting oil and gas from them, but we knew that all our allies get oil and gas from from Iran and that Strait of Hormuz. That they knew that the prices were going to be outrageous, and that's exactly what's going on. The prices are going up. The prices are probably going to go up even higher, and they're not just natural gas. It's like I said, it's about aluminum, plastic, food is finna go up. All these things finna go up, people. We finna catch it. We might not have a shortage like these other countries are having, but it's still gonna cost us a lot of money at the end of the day. So that's all I got in this video. Just like I say, this whole channel is about paying attention and being aware of what's going on around you. And that's all I'm trying to bring attention to. I know I'm not a big platform, I'm a small platform, but we got to start paying attention and start praying hard to God, because he's the only one who can save us. You can't rely on Trump. He's very unpredictable. You don't know what this man finna do. Our government, I don't know what the government doing, but it ain't happening either. So you gotta pray hard to God that we can make it through this. But that's all I got on this video. This is Unbiased. I'm your host, Will. I'm out. I'll catch you on another video.